Faith to move mountains. My child, there is a misconception in some of mine that faith is something achieved. Rather, faith is something received. Yet many fight the inception of those things that effectually grow one's trust in me. The type of faith necessary to move the mountains of despair, hopelessness, and fear is the faith given by me to a man who truly relies on me in every aspect of his life. Mine have supernatural faith in me as their Redeemer, as their teacher, as their God. And this is the beginning of man's faith walk. But there is so much more to mine accepting my faithfulness to them. I have already told mine I will never leave them, I will never forsake them. Yet sadly, many begin to falter when the normalcy of life leads to trials or tribulation. Yet it is these very things which I use to strengthen one's resolve of who I am to them. Mine also, day by day, are becoming less coherent to distinguish between normal life situations, which occur as a result of fallen man and fallen world, and attacks of mine and man's enemy. In fact, oftentimes mine will ascertain incorrectly the source of the tribulation. My sovereign protection is covering mine against attacks of mine and their enemy, but the battle rages, as from the beginning, because the hatred of Satan toward man is great. Mine must begin to discern between normal life consequences and attacks of enemy strategies. A daily reflection period is necessary in order to take stock of one's spiritual discernment. Many blame Satan or me for normal life consequences or natural occurrences. Many blame me or Satan when consequences occur directly as a result of their actions or reactions. Many blame me on occurrences which have developed into allowing enemy infiltration into one's life, such as sin and its obvious resulting consequences. Mountain-moving trust in me must be obtained by surrendering one's life in totality, taking up one's cross both physically and spiritually, and following me. Many say, "This is impossible. This I cannot do. I must do this, or I must do that, or I must have this, or I must have that." Yet true faith is the assurance that I remain steadfast in faithfulness toward you as you remain faithful in following me. When mine allow materialistic views to lead them or achievement in their life to equal possessions in their life, they must ascertain whether they are falling into a trap which begins to cause idol worship of material gain. It is not the items themselves, but the love of such things, the covetedness to have, which pulls one's heart away from me and toward idol worship of things which will rust and decay. Yet it is my Father's will to give good things to his children. In fact, it delights him to do so. When this occurs, my child, gratefulness and thankfulness of where the good thing comes from must be addressed. Thanks and praise open the floodgates of heaven for continual blessings to flow. But are minds seeking me as they ought? Are they desiring to grow closer to me day by day? Are they willing to lay down the superfluous and take up supernatural endowment of what is truly necessary during this time? My child, true wealth and richness can only be attained through great desire to know me and love me. When man's heart truly loves me, this changes his perspective of what true riches and wealth really are. This increases his trust in me to the point that he will recognize mountain-moving faith and begin to use such faith. One must ask oneself if they are allowing true love for me to grow and grow. One must ask oneself if they are seeking after blessing instead of seeking after me. The blessings come as a result of seeking me. One must ask oneself if they are living according to guidelines I have set down for procuring a supernatural flow of faith and blessing. One must ask oneself if they are truly desiring more of me or more of this temporal world. The more one seeks me, the more I grow trust in me. The more one seeks me, the more I will grow their trust in me. Faith will grow when one recalls my faithfulness to my own. I will never leave you. I will never abandon mine.